Yo, what's up, guys? This is Jim here, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And today, since I'm on a tangent of like the beginning era of modern vehicles, modern MPTs, today we're taking out the M60A Rise, A1 Rise. And this vehicle particularly is to me the ideal start of modern MPTs because how can I say this? I understand it was the MPT 70 technically that started it all for America, but technically I feel like the M60A1 was the main one that caused all the idea of even having. Ooh, excuse me. They even had the idea that it would be a modern vehicle because this is like the main one that been massively in production technically because you know they had I think they was experimenting if you want to say that the Americas would experiment with different types of vehicles as you can see right here. They had the M1A2, M60A2, rear little tank, and they got a couple of the Vietnam vehicles that was like technically like in that same era, like the M41A1 Bulldog. This was a somewhat representation of like a light vehicle version of it. So it's really hard to tell of what America was doing at that time frame. And as they finding more out about different vehicles that's like modern MPTs that's really powerful and really strong that could be compete against the American version, I feel like they understood what they was mistakenly wrong at. Don't get me wrong, they made a bunch of vehicles around this platform as of what's it at? The M60A MBT. That is one of the vehicles that I don't have. That is modernized. It got a bigger gun, um, some type of not LMG, but it is a got like a explosive round gun and stuff like. It's crazy. No, it's that one. That one right there. Oop. It's this one right here. It got like a little grenade launcher with a big machine gun. So it's vehicles that are made constantly to this day of vehicles, and I feel like this is the vehicle that started it all technically for the Americas before the Abrams and stuff came. Even though it didn't start at the Abrams, but it was an idea of the Abrams to come. So today we're taking out the M60A1, and why did I say this vehicle is started an MPT for America, and I'll let you know why. Like I'm gonna tell you why I choose this vehicle over the MBT 70 and the XM1 um, premium vehicle. I don't know the name. I think it's the prototype Abrams. You could say that if that's one of the ways to say it. But this vehicle right here, this is the reason why it's not this vehicle right here. The XM1 GM, I think it's the prototype Abrams. That's what I'm gonna call it. So, any further ado, guys, let's get right into the battle. And if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below for what you guys think was the first, MPT technically for America. So, any further ado, guys, let's get right into the battle. All right, I hope it's not too loud, but welcome to the first match of dang it, Normandy. My bad. I was thinking D-Day in my head, but Normandy. So let's get why this vehicle is the first MBT for America. Number one, with all the videos that I've been uploading recently about the start of the MBT era, they all got stabilized, they all got APFSDS, and they all have light armor chassis that was meant for mobility, but still kept the armor profile, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't the most toughest armor like a heavy tank, but it was enough armor to get the job done. And that's what all of them went through. So this is the reason why I think this MBT for M60A1 is one of them. And as you watch Gunny Heat PC, I think they agree with the same way as me. And I apologize about that. My phone just rung, and I hope you didn't hear it because I don't remember me putting on vibrate. So this vehicle is not the best compared to other vehicles like the XM1 or the MBT 70 because this vehicle is much heavier. It's not light at all. It does have weak side armor, but the front profile is too much. But since the APFSDS era, this vehicle is lackluster in every single thing in maneuverability, firepower, and many more things else. Is there a person right here? I wonder if he see me. He just got away from me. Unless he just shot at me. I don't know. I can't tell. So this is not the best vehicle to play at this BR right now because it's heavy, it's slow, and number one, I can't get the cover quickly. Once I fire a shot, I can't get the cover, and the reload is too quick, too long. How long is the reload? Real quick. It is a 7.7 reload. Not that bad, but it is very long to work with. And he smoked out, and they might see me. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice stabilizer and everything, but it's not enough for this type of era, this type of battle rating. So I can sit here for a while, just talk to you guys. Got smoke for cover. Yeah, a bunch of people to my left. There's somebody coming, but surprised he seen me. Get out of here. I don't know how he seen me, but he somehow seen me. I don't know. I'm hesitant of going backwards and going this way. I never retreat. Is somebody? Oh, you just seen that? Who was trying to? Somebody was just trying to tow that vehicle, right? So I mean, you see the reverse speed, not the best. Don't get me wrong, this vehicle does work, but it don't work statistically, right? Heavy, move slow, and not enough armor to protect it from any type of shots. To be honest, these blocks do work. The reactive armor, but it's not enough to sustain constant incoming battle. You know, once you lose these blocks, it disappears. Once it disappears, it's just a vulnerable crew. And it's not no kinetic, not kinetic. Yeah, kinetic protection. It's only chemical protection when it comes to it. But once you hit the kinetic round hit you, you're dead because either you lose your cupola, you lose your loader, you lose your gun, and you lose something very quickly, and you can't retreat from that action. Auto cannons can kill you from size and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, modern vehicles have that same issues as well, but this one is the definition of not a good MBT to replicate. Even though it do seem like it, but it's like the Abrams if it was really, really slow and not usable. That's what this is. Because, you know, everybody got their unique designs and stuff like that. And I don't want to say the Abrams copied this design to make the Abrams, but I think with the Germans' help, they did perform a nice tank together, take along, just offers as scientists and sharing information with one another. And that's what they came up with the Abrams. If the America made a different type of tank, it wouldn't be like the Abrams. It would look way different. I think if America would have made a tank on its own without Germany support, it would have made a sluggish heavy tank, in my opinion. Like, imagine a big tank but really heavy. Like, eventually they'll figure out the engine situation, but at the end of the day, to be honest, the America would have ended up just like British. Oh my god. The elevation of this gun is really bad. Not to say, not to bring it down, or not to be an American. I wish this vehicle do work. In my opinion, what they should improve on this, of course they probably did already, is the engine. I think you need a stronger engine and a reverse speed need to be better. Those are two things I wish they would have fixed on this tank, and it would have been better. It would have been way much better than what it is now. But other than that, it did need improvements, and I feel like the AMBT improved that just the right way. Better gun, better ammo, better reload. I don't know reload, but better reverse speed better maneuverability, and that's all they really needed to make a very impressive tank at that time era. Now we got the Abrams, and it's decent. It's great. I think it could be better though. Well, that's it for this match, and we gotta see you in the next one. So, to give you my idea of these early modern vehicles, I will present that at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that analysis of what I think of all these vehicles for the last couple of days, last couple of uploads of me talking about the first beginning stage of the modern MPT era. And but before we do, let's talk about one more thing: is the MBT 70 and the XM1. So MBT 70, if you don't know, was the prototype vehicle that started the era for. I should have waited my shot. See, what type of shot was that? Bad shot. You staying up there? Yeah, I messed that up. But the MBT 70 and the XM1 started an era for the America. So MBT 70 was first. It was a partnership program with Germany, and they made the vehicle, but it got too expensive, so they canceled it. So it came down to them going to their own path, and that's when the Leopard 2 came out, and America came out with their first XM1. XM1 was a prototype vehicle, a competition between GM General Motors, and I think Chrysler. So you definitely can find both of those vehicles in WarThunder. Just the Chrysler one is on console only, so you gotta like use Wikipedia to find it. But yeah, long story short, those vehicles were in the MBT 70 is a competition. It didn't go as well, but the XM1 was the predecessor of the, you could say, I'll say Leopard, but not the Leopard 2, but Leopard 1, because I feel like it didn't have no composite armor and it wasn't finished. So that's why I say that. But once they did finish it, it became the Abrams to the day that we love now. Can I 50 cal less? I don't think so. No, I can't 50 cal. Anyway, oh, he had much tracks. But yeah, I'm down tier. I think I am close to down tier. But yeah, long story short, MBT didn't work, so the XM1 came out right after the MBT 70, and it was a success. So they improved on that design and made the Abrams, the M1 Abrams, the first M1 Abrams. And in my opinion, that was a great tank, and I feel like they improved on it for the years because the capabilities and stuff they did with it. I think they should have took the book out of the Germans and made like another composite type of armor for the turret, put more protection for the turret, but they didn't. But it's still good anyway. Still a good tank, and I really much enjoy playing this vehicle. And maybe I should work my way back up into those modern vehicles. It's just nowadays just be so lackluster playing those vehicles. So you, in my opinion, you could actually playing this vehicle. You can see where the Abrams came from. I feel like they went back to this original design, and then they took designs from the MBT 70 and made the XM1. And the XM1 became the Chrysler, the Abrams that we know and love today. So, and honestly, this tank is not that bad. You know, they kept it around a couple more years in different nations, stuff like that. And then, yeah, and they finally decommissioned it. I could see one of these vehicles right now in my hometown where I live at right now, and maybe take a picture with it and upload it to you guys, but not right now, maybe a later day. But it's pretty cool to see that vehicle every day. You know, it's crazy, I never took a picture with it, so I might do it soon just for you guys to check it out. And it's crazy because I know what that vehicle is because of this game. I never heard about the M60. I never heard about Knew about the Abrams, but the M60, any other Vietnam vehicles, I never knew about until this game. Is that him? Dead. Oh, there you go. Ouch. Oh, he pinned that stupid weak spot. Rip. Ouch. Who shot me? Let's do a double combo today. I'm gonna take out this vehicle. If you don't know what this vehicle is, I don't know the name of it either. It's the F4JB. What's that? Oh my god, I'm losing. For real? I bet not. No. It's the VMF232. And I think I just lagged out. Is I'm back? Nope. What is going on? Okay, I'm back. But might die. At least they can let me keep my plane. I was just a ghost plane. Just disappeared and came back. Got him, pull up. Okay, like I said, if you don't know what this is, it's the F4JB VMF232. And it was an event vehicle to first bring out the ATGMs. Etagramis was here at ATGMs. Pretty strong plane. You just fire for it. I missed that last one. Missed two. Let me go for that last guy. It angered a lot of people. It does. But I don't care. I'm a plane. Right now, I could launch this and watch this. You think I gotta stay on target? I don't. It was somebody else I shot at. See what I can find. They die. Oh, here they go. Oh, oh. Oh, that was cold. That was cold. I didn't mean to do that, but hey, that was cold. I saw there was another one I shot at, right? I don't see him. Probably died already. Anyway, on to the next match if I don't do anything. Okay, not to jinx myself, but I haven't used the backup in a minute, like for this vehicle. I bought like 4 backups for the vehicle. I haven't used not one yet, so it's pretty great. But I probably just jinxed myself since I said that now. And as I'm saying, look at this: a Chrysler and the GM together, X and one. See, as you can see, this is the Abram hole in the back of the turret, but they used the GM1 to win the competition. So you got both of them right here, right now in this game, like visible, so you guys are seeing what I'm talking about. And so just so you know, this vehicle does take practice to use. It's not really easy, and not to say it's not hard, but it is a focus disadvantage you need to have. You need to be focused. You need to be aware, and you need to be charismatic about this vehicle, because like right now I'm rushing in. Not the best tank to be rushing in right now. So what I want to do is, yep, that's why. Yeah, this is not the best tank, man, to push up with. Okay, it's the M48 Super. That's what this is. I'm shooting at. There's another one. got him. Man, I bounced. That thing bounced my shot one earlier when I was practicing. M48 bounced my shot with his turret, man. I don't know how, but I got mad because that thing is a glass cannon. So let's talk about this vehicle. The M1, the M60A1 Rise. This number one, I wish they would have done with this vehicle, the same way how they did with the this vehicle. I forgot the name of it. What was it at? The M11128. The same way they allowed you to take off the little side skirts. Let me show you exactly what I mean. What is it at? I can't find it. How you add it? I didn't buy it. Well, slat armor. I don't know why they making us research it again, but whatever. Slat armor, it covers the side of the tanks, the front and everything. Give like a nice little cage for protection from heat and stuff like that. It's very useless. I don't recommend researching it. You can research it, but don't ever put it on your tank. They should allow that with every other vehicle that can remove panels if they really want to. Like, there's no point of having this ERA blocks. Don't get me wrong, it do save you from ATGMs because it's more potent and frequent at this BR. But most of them can go right through this. It's too many gaps. They can shoot you right here through the turret. They can, once they clear one side off, they can clear it, like they can shoot right there for days after that. You got the lower front plate, the side is not covered. This tank in general, if they lose it weight, it'd be pretty great. That's why I wish, which vehicle? Not to say they should introduce another one. They should bring this one up to BR. Not bring it up. Okay, they should, for example, if you equip the APFSDS, it should go up to 8.3. But keeping it 8.0 is pretty cool. Not to say it should be up to 8.3. I mean, like, how can I explain this? If they give it an APFSDS, that modification should upgrade it, like up tier just for a point BR, 0.3 BR. But if you want to always go back to 8.3, you could do that by taking that modification off. And that's what I think they should do for this vehicle. And this one is fine at 8.7. Maybe it should go down to 8.3. I don't know. I don't really judge of that. And this one should go down to 8.7. But I don't know. I'm not the judge of that. And the only reason I was saying that is because I'm looking at other vehicles compared to this one. Like the Leopard one, if I got it visible. What's it at right here? Yeah, you got the Leopard one at 8.7, but also another Leopard at 9.0. So it all makes sense in the end, but it don't really because this vehicle is not better than these other vehicles. I don't know. Here we go. Like this is 8.0 with the APFSDS. Slow turret speed, bad reload, but it's still a strong vehicle. And the same for his brother. Slow turret, like decent turret speed, but a long reload. But it got a lower BR, 8.3, 8.0, APFSDS. Why it's not up there, I don't know. Don't make sense, but it's the same as the M60. It's literally the same. This one, technically, it got better maneuverability, better speed. Only thing different is what? Is APFSDS? No, it got a good APFSDS as well, too. It could pin majority the same. Let me check. Yeah, it could pin the same penetration. You know what I mean? So it's like, why be lower BR this vehicle but keep the other one higher? Don't make sense. That's why I think that one should get the APFSDS just to match this vehicle. But I don't know. That's Gaijin's decision to do that. Out of these three vehicles, I really enjoyed them all. And to be honest with you, it's really hard to put them in order because they all lackluster in so many different ways. For example, this one have no armor, but is that no armor mix up for agility. This one have slightly more armor, slightly less more mobility, but it have bad turret handling, bad reload because of cramped space and stuff like that. And it's not that really good. And low key, this got a better reload than the Leopard A1A1. Didn't know that. But by a 0.2 difference, this dude got like a nice round to it. But honestly, the maneuverability, the reverse speed, I would rather choose this vehicle for the reverse speed. So I ain't gonna say they all in the same ballpark, but the Leopard, in my opinion, is number one in this type of scenario. Its maneuverability, even though it don't got no armor that much, that maneuverability makes up for it. And to be able to scoot and shoot really quickly is really important. So I like that aspect. It gives you that really modern feeling. And that's what, if you see to modern vehicles today, that's what it have. It have this type of, this mindset of being able to shoot and scoot and move around and be maneuvered throughout the battle and not being contested. Only thing his problem is weak size and a weak turret, but they fixed that in the future, and you'll see exactly why. With the T55s, they didn't really improve anything, just the upper front plate and more turret. They did exactly the same thing as you can see in this vehicle. This turret is strong, the upper front plate is strong back in non-APFSDS area, but since it got heat penetration, ATGMs, and APFSDS, this armor is obsolete, and that's the reason why they upgraded to what it is now, T72s and T90s and stuff like that, and T80s. So that's what happened with these two vehicles. It got transformed to something so it could be resemblance of a stronger power, of more protection. This wasn't protecting anything, and they still kept the weak lower front plate in the sides, but everything else got upgraded with the front of the turret and the front of the armor. Now, with the Americans, they had a whole overhaul. They changed the whole turret. They changed the whole armor layout. The only thing I wish they improve on this is if they were to remove the armor and gave it a stronger, like, what's the horsepower on this thing? This thing got 706 horsepower. $734 734 horsepower and 513. This one got the most horsepower, but it weighs the most, I bet. And that's the reason why its maneuverability. Do it got its weight size on here? Crew mass 53.2 tons, 42.4 tons, and 36.0 tons. And for this one, 37.0 tons. So it's the heaviest vehicle with the most power, but it's not the best in maneuverability. And the reload's on par, but the maneuverability is really bad, and the shoot and scoot is really bad. So it's tough to say, yeah, this is the best vehicle. And on numbers, it's the best vehicles on numbers, but it's not the best when it comes down to the actual battle. Being able to take a hit and dish it right back out. These vehicles will stump this vehicle pretty easily, and that's the reason why I say it ties, right? It ties between second and third with Russia, because Russia still got that maneuverability, but that turret and reload is a hassle. It's a huge hassle. But with this vehicle, you got the reload, you got the turret, but you don't have that maneuverability to back you up, because you want to get out that. You want to dodge any type of incoming round. You can't dodge anything. ATGMs, oncoming rounds, anything. You can't dodge anything because they move so slow. So it's a great vehicle. If you do play this vehicle, please practice with it. Get a couple practice in, and really test your feels. When get backups, spawn in more than once, and enjoy this vehicle. It's a pretty good vehicle, but it will be a earning type of game. You have to earn everything. I don't see any nukes. Maybe you better than me, you can get a nuke. But any further ado, guys, I want to say thank you all for watching this video of my beginning. It could have been a little serious, but a little bit of catch me up type of videos of the early MBTs. The next video will be better, of something else. So hope you guys stay tuned for that. But I want to thank you all for checking out this video, the M60A1. Check this vehicle out. It's pretty good in the right hands. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, it got less horsepower. I'm so sorry. It got less horsepower than the Leopard. I messed that up. So yeah, that's it. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.